Hello everyone and welcome to Turkish soap opera. In today's video we anticipate a tragic accident, which happened in your favorite series Bitterland, which will involve Saniye, who one day witnesses a scene that will drive her crazy and even lead her to kill a man. Attention! We remind you that these events will happen later on Bitterland, so if you don't want to learn about the future plot before it is broadcast on the television network, do not watch this video. If, on the other hand, you are curious and want to know what happens in preview, you are on the right channel. Before starting, leave a nice like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss all the next videos. Finally, leave a comment to share your emotions. The episode that will involve Saniye will be full of twists and turns, and in particular there will be a shocking event which, as happens every time, will keep us glued to the TV screen. Little Uzum has returned from school and is walking quietly towards home with her apron and schoolbag in her hand, when she is called in a low voice by a man who attracts the little girl. She approaches her and he shows himself to be very friendly and affectionate by kissing her insistently on her cheeks. Meanwhile, Saniye prepares lunch together with Gulten, with whom she chats quietly. Then Fadik also arrives to give them some news about Haman. Shortly after, Saniye orders them to continue their work and goes outside the villa to check if the laborers are doing what they have to. As she gives some directives, her attention shifts to little Uzum, who is being held by the hand by a man who is leading her away from everyone's eyes. Saniye watches the scene suspiciously and starts looking around for a blunt object. She turns around and finds and grabs a very thick stick. Suddenly she pounces on the man who kept embracing and kissing little Uzum on the cheeks, hitting him so violently on the back of the neck that the man collapses to the ground. Immediately all the employees rush to see what had happened, especially having heard Saniye's screams in fear. The latter was terrified and she asks Uzum if she is okay, and if she has been harmed, repeatedly continuing to hold her and asking her how she is. Meanwhile, Gaffer, Saniye's husband, runs towards them and, noticing the man on the ground, asks Saniye what happened. She bursts into tears because she is very tried by what happened. Gaffer is very worried and won't stop screaming. Later, Demir and Zuleyha also arrive, who ask Gaffer for an explanation. In a moment of lucidity, he manages to say in a nutshell what Saniye did. Zuleyha and Demir are as shocked as everyone else. Saniye meanwhile cries desperately and holds Uzum tightly as she tells everyone what that man was doing to the little girl. Everyone is speechless and incredulous. After the death of his wife, the man had arrived in the village and had been hired by Gaffer to work inside the villa. Saniye, from the beginning, had noticed a certain interest from the man towards the little one, and this time what happened that made the drop overflow from the vase. Saniye had previously asked Zuleyha to fire that man, precisely because of his ambiguous behavior that he had with little Uzum. However, the man managed to continue to see the little girl secretly. That's why when Saniye saw him near little Uzum, she hit him to stop him and make him stop once and for all what he was doing. However, she is now distraught and she fears that she killed him. But when Zuleyha turns to Uzum, the little girl makes a traumatic revelation for everyone but especially for her. That man's name is Chumali and he is Uzum's biological father. At this point, crying, the little girl tells everyone that the man on the ground is her dad. At this point, Zuleyha orders Chumali to be taken immediately to the hospital. After making sure that he is not dead, the man still shows some signs of life. At this point they quickly transport him to the hospital. Now the concern, sorrow hangs over them along with the hope that the man will survive. Saniye is even more upset, both by what she has seen and by what she has done, but above all by what she has discovered after her, because now she is also afraid that they will take the child away from her. But what will happen in the following episodes, and what did Chumali really want from little Uzum? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date by leaving a nice like and activating the bell to receive updates on upcoming videos.